going on? This is Discodoggy. I'm doing 5 wins or bust. I'm doing a special edition of 5 wins or bust as I sit here and look at the fine artwork hanging on the streets of Gilneas. 25k edition. Yes, that's right. I have 24,995 PvP pet battles won at max level. So we are going to play with some old teams, maybe some new teams, until I can get that 5 wins, 25,000 wins. So I'm starting off with something that might not be good enough. Oh, by the way, I have a list of teams that I'm looking down here. I went through MOP, WOD, Legion, and now BFA. May not be able to get to use those because I was playing about an hour ago or so when I realized I was getting closer. It was pretty competitive at that time, so I may not be able to pick and choose which teams I want to play. I may be forced to play the teams that I was making sure I was even in the queue there. I may be forced to play the teams that counter the other teams in the queue, but let's see. So Acid Bath, it's got the Jade Oozeling, which I still love. You see me playing with the Jade Oozeling sometimes. Corefire Imp, before the Fiendish Imp came out, this was one of my favorite pets. I mean, because it has some nice self-synergy. It's got the Immolation, Wild Magic. Not as good as the Fiendish Imp because it doesn't have the 333 speed. It doesn't have a Force Swap. It doesn't have Nethergate. Good pet, though. And then this was a team I just remember having a lot of fun with. The Snail, I played a lot with that too. So not a great team these days, but we'll see. We'll see what the queue throws at me, or maybe I won't even be able to make a video at all if the queue doesn't pop. What are you gonna do? Let's look at some other teams so I don't have to talk about them too much. Disco's Destroyers, my namesake team. Spirit Crab, Scalded, Basilisk, Hatchling, 2 pets that saw a lot of use all throughout the last 8 years of pet battling. Mongoose Pup used to be a favorite, and then it's just got such low health. I mean, really, once WOD came around and the AOE was the AOE was a big problem, I kind of stopped using it. And I'll use it every once in a while, but I mean, it was good in MOP because of Death Adders, especially 5.4 is when Death Adders came out. It's faster than the Death Adders. It has survival. It can dodge. It was just a great Death Adder counter, and of course, Valks and Death Adders were the pets to beat in MOP. So I always talk about how good the Sinjin Fetish was, and yeah, I used it a lot, but let's not forget about the Mongoose Pup. It was also used a bit. So that's Disco's Destroyers. I'll probably end up playing with that at some point. I have Party on the list, but you already see me play with teams like that. I mean, okay, here we go. And then Bog Bastards was another good one for me. I loved using the tiny bog beasts. So those are probably looks like it may be doable. I'm just like, yeah, I can do this. Oh, and then I'm like, oh, but wait, I don't have one of my better teams here. So, what do you do against a Nexus Whelpling? You either have a mechanical eat it or you change the weather. So I think what I'm going to just try to do is take it down fast with the Jade Oozeling. The Jade Oozeling is actually pretty powerful. It takes a watch those ticks, how much health that takes off, and I'll probably die next turn. I'll surely die next turn. But oh no, I'm a magic pet. Magic racial. Yay, magic racial. Okay, well, that, I mean, they actually didn't use, I'm all happy, but they didn't use Arcane Storm, so yeah, probably dodged a bullet there. Okay, how are we looking at the The Moth against the Snail would probably be nice. So let's go ahead and get this wild magic up. You probably have a shield. I would if I were you. But that's just me. So, the original backline healer. The Corefire Imp. I'm just going to go back here. Heal up. Okay, well I don't mind that because now I have the matchup that I wanted. You can't stun me. I got strong damage against you, so I'm in pretty good shape here. Nope, no stuns for you. Actually a pretty good team to go against. Although Lava Crab I'm a little bit worried about. I mean, especially if it has a shield. We still don't know what it has in that second slot there. But it is doing weak damage against me, and I'm gonna hit it really hard right now. So okay, it's got the heal. No shields. I think we're good. Maybe. Did I? Oh, I thought I missed. I'm like, how did that happen? Okay. Pay attention. All right. Well, that's a pretty good start. I mean, I can't be too proud about it since the Nexus Whelpling didn't even, use Arcane Storm. But all right, well, it seems kind of overkill to bring Bog Bastards if that's what I'm gonna be facing. Let's go and try Disco's Destroyers. See if I can pull that one off, and then if I can get 2 wins with my MOP teams, then I'll move up. I'll move up into a WOD team. Probably Rick Frostly. That was, well, I don't want to say my go-to team because this was, I clearly had more battles or at least more wins. How many? 464. Yeah, I played Own Grinders a few times. Bad me. Trap. Stun. 25% stun. God, I was a horrible person back then. Frothy Bold Mice. That was a good team, but I don't think I'll be playing it now that the Bone Serpent is different. It's different now. Different moveset. I guess I'd probably play Rick Frostley. I actually played this for the first time just yesterday. What team was I facing? I can't remember what team I was facing, but I was like, you know what? This team deserves a triple undead. And I think I probably healed, I used Consume Corpse 4 or 5 times or something like that from Haunting. It was pretty bad. It was a close battle. I mean, I can't remember. What was I doing? I guess I could go to my log keeper, but yeah, well, I was hoping the queue would pop a lot faster than this. I don't think I'm gonna go 5-0 because I think it's gonna be a long video because just these days it's a tough meta. One of the things I don't like about it right now is that there's just so many good pets. There's too many good pets. Back to MOP, especially 5.4. You had your Death Adder and your Valk, and those were the 2 OP pets. And as long as you could, not the only 2, but the 2 most OP, and as long as you could counter those, you could throw a decent team together with some fun pets maybe. But now it's just what? I mean, I can't even. You got an Anomalus and the Void Flyers. And then, you got Wormy Tunkins, you got Hermit Crab, you got Twilight Clutch Sister. I mean, there's just, of course, you got Merkalot and BFB combo. It's almost impossible to make a take all comers, or I should say, counter all comers pet, team. So, kind of annoying. But it is what it is. I mean, there's been good metas and bad metas, and this is probably one of the I don't want to say the worst. I mean, worst might have been Flux Fire Feline, if you want me to get all historical. I think that was when was a Dire Horn? Dire Horn was 5-3, Or was that when it was nerfed? Now I'm getting confused. I think the Dire Horn came out in 5.3. Yeah, because that's when they finally started tracking pet battles. But, oh, well, this is not going to be an interesting video. It's the exact opposite of what I was telling you. It's not competitive at all, but let's see. Well, I better watch out, because let's see. Lava Crab. I guess I can use the Mongoose pup against the Lava Crab, and then the Spirit Crab against the Crimson Moth. Wow. I mean, this is their first day, clearly. Okay, I'm gonna get out of that. And then let's see. We'll hit him with this once. Okay, well, this is the matchup I wanted, so. Like I said, pretty uneventful video if I'm gonna face this team 5 times. I was kind of hoping it would be no, don't say that. Next up, there will be like those double Anomalus and a Death Adder team, or Fiendish Imp and Twilight Clutch Sister. I guess I should be happy just fighting against Crimson Moths and Nexus Whelplings that don't use Arcane Storm. I mean, what more could you hope for? Alrighty, well, I'm afraid, my friend, the team you're using isn't up to this team. Alright, 2 down, 3 to go. Well, I guess maybe I shouldn't be saying that yet, but it seems like it. Oh yeah. I was thinking that this guy's gonna mess up the Lava Crab, but so will the Spirit Crab. How are we looking against that, dude? We're fine. Seriously though, this is like gonna be boring if it's like this the whole time. I guess I can just ramble on about old teams and such. Yeah, Scalded Basilisk Hatchling was big time favorite. But here, let me think about this for a second. You know, I would hate to get complacent and lose. I don't think that's going to happen, but here, let me hit you with this, even though I'm going to heal. That second part of the heal only does 70 damage. Yeah, it's a pretty good move if you think about it. 350 attack for going first. You're going to be faster almost all the time at 357 speed. Okay, so we got this. All right. It's just I didn't want to lose. You know, of all the times you can get complacent, lose a dumb battle, I didn't want it to be now. Okay, well there's a couple of MOP teams for you. WOD. I just don't know if I want to roll with that or not. I mean, it's not even that good anymore. I mean, it's good, but I mean, this was so good. The undead pets were so good back then before they were nerfed, and Graves and Haunt has been nerfed since then. It's like, critters. Okay, I can handle critters with my triple undead team, which shouldn't work out. Ginsu Brothers was a fun team. Maybe I should play that one. Because I don't really feel like playing Rick Frostley. The Warriors, kind of fun as well. Seems pretty chill right now. Let me try the Warriors here, which is, you know, not a bad team. Vengeful Porcupette, as good as that pet is, Like when Brawler used to use that, when I used to have to battle Brawler all the time. Oh my god, what was his name? Pork Chop, maybe? Or is that Lenoka? I think Brawler's name. I don't know. I knew Brawler had a vengeful Porcupette named something. And oh, this is interesting. Okay, so darkness. Well, darkness and a moth. Darkness is no joke. We got that flyer there. I'm going to go ahead and start with this guy. So, oh, it's not really what I wanted to do. These are not, I mean, I have a lot of hated pets, and I wouldn't say moths are my all-time most hated pet, but just when, people bring triple moths and they hit the moth dust like multiple times, it's like, oh, really, that's how you're going to try to win this game by, RNG. Let me see, one more. Will one more do it for me? Okay, I can deal with that. Okay, so let's go ahead and cast this now. And then this is going to hurt. Alrighty. Okay. That might not have been a good idea. Let's see. Let's bring in this guy. Well, you're 276 right there. So actually, I'd probably want the Puddle Terror in here right now. And I'll save the Marionette for the Moth. That would make the most sense. But I can't stun you. I almost did. I almost fired off Clobber. Oh, by the way, how fast is he now? 403, still not fast enough. Okay. I mean, again, this is the best matchup I'm going to get at this point with my Puddle Terror, even though it doesn't look to be going that well so far. Okay, no misses. That's important. Now, how much is that going to hit with... well, it will hit in the darkness. It will kill him thanks to the beast racial. Will that kill because of the beast racial? It's going to be close, and I don't have my calculator with me. Let's just... Are you going to do that first? Interesting. No, beast racial should take it. I take it back. Yeah, okay. I was thinking 10% for a second. So let's do this. Let's bring in this undead to eat some... I'm fine with that. Eat some damage here. And I think what we're going to do is just get you down below your flying racial. Put this up for the Moth. Oh yeah, that was good right there. That was real good. Let's see. Maybe you do your Cocoon Strike here. So I'll throw that down. Definitely in good shape here. I mean, if you stun me here, that could be bad. Okay, looks like the RNG is with me. I still think I might have been okay, but it would be close. Okay, well, that was a fun team. And what I was saying and about the Vengeful Porcupette, it's like so good. It's such a good pet. Whenever I face it, I'm just like, oh, but it's never, ever really made it into like my rotations. This is the winningest Vengeful Porcupette team I have. But like I was saying, when when I used to face Brawler with it, I used to be like, oh god, I gotta go through this again. Like, he was really good with it. So, all right. Well, let's move on to Legion. And Legion was when I probably took a big step back from pet battles. Let's go and go with Overhatched here. Oof. Really? Wow. let's just pretend nobody sees that. My mouse is covering everything. I mean, my cursor is covering that. You don't see that. I did not. I don't even have that good a win rate, man. I'm bad at this game. Okay. Yeah, this was one of those things where it's like, well, if I can take a good synergy here, and which is bleeding, which used to be one of my go-to things, not in Legion, but even before that, I can take a silly pet like the Deathwatch Hatchling. Okay. So, we'll keep Snarly in the back for the DOT. These guys both have 1,400 health. I guess my best shot right now is to hope I get lucky with a stun. That's really it, because even after I take out the curious Wolvar, I'm sorry, even after I take out Anomalus, I got this Pyreclaw to deal with, and yeah, it's gonna be bad. I don't see myself winning this one unless I was gonna say unless I get lucky with a trap, and I didn't. So now it might be even unlucky for me if the trap goes off right now, which it didn't. At least I got that. But I'm putting my hope in you, trap. Okay, we're in business. We are in business. Get you down below 234. You are below 234. So what does this guy got? He's got he's gonna put darkness up, and then he's got that big wait, am I getting my pets mixed up? What does this guy have? Okay, I think that's okay. Because I'm going to hit you big with this right now. And even if you just kill me, I've still done a lot of damage to you. Okay. Then what else do you got? I don't think you got nothing else. Let's do this. Actually, that's pretty good. A miss can kill... Oh, no. I got it. I think 432 beast damage. Darn it. Oh, I got this little thing right here called feed. I'm glad I remembered that. I'm glad I wasn't complacent at the end here, because I was like, oh no, he's gonna kill me. No, he's not. Oh, he wouldn't kill me anyway because of the undead nerf. Okay, silly me. But he could have crit, so glad I thought about it. Well, this is going better than I planned. I mean, that was you're not gonna get any arguments from me about how skilled I am. The only choice that I made that was skillful was like, well, my one chance is getting lucky with the trap, so I better lay that trap down first, and it worked. So, you know, all right. Well, totally not a monkey. This is a nice team to get 25k with if I can do it. Here's why: because Spirit Crab at one point was my number one pet. In my opinion, it was the best pet. Yeah, I was going to go into arguments about like its competitors and stuff, but no. For me, this was the greatest pet for the longest time. It was very powerful. I enjoyed playing with it. It was just like my go-to pet. Someone even described my blog back then before I made videos. They said all his blog is spirit crabs and bleed teams, and well, they were kind of right. But yeah, I love spirit crab. And then it's cool to have the flare youngling. I'm glad the flare youngling made a comeback, because this was the very first pet I loved when pet battles first started. And then Leviathan Hatchling has just been a huge huge like utility pet for me. I mean, it's just like there's nothing fancy about it, but it's just like, wow, it's got a DOT, it's aquatic, it's got primal cry. RNG seems to be with me. Can I get 2 triples? Oh, this is going to be funny. Oh, I shouldn't have jinxed myself like that. But this is why the Flare Youngling is so good against Anomalus. If it gets another triple right here, then Anomalus only got 1 attack off. Looks like it's my day. I shouldn't laugh yet because I still got this Infernal Pyreclaw, and now I'm doing weak damage against it. Now here's a problem. It's got this cleave. Let's think about this for a moment. It's going to do a lot of damage to me on the back line. So that's not horrible how much damage they're taking back there at this point. So I don't want to get too... I haven't won this by any means. I'm not even going to bother with my deflect. What are you, by the way? 289? It would be nice if I could survive this. And then kick you. Okay, so do I want to save my kick for that? No, I'm not. I'm actually not going to. I'm going to make sure I get the kick here. And then 92 plus 92. Gotcha. Okay, well, those AoE pets did do a lot of damage on the back line. So let's see. I think if you use your prowl or whatever it is first. Oh, I gotcha. You're in trouble now. Because I can do this, and it missed. Oh, I don't gotcha, because I could still miss here. I was thinking, oh, well, there you go. A forfeit, my 25,000K, and I get a forfeit. 25,000K, no, 25K wins. I really wasn't expecting to go 5-0 today, but let's look at it. Ooh, 25,000, so, all right. That was a lot of time spent playing pet battles. And I think like when I was between 23 and 24,000, I was like, when I get to 25,000 wins, I'm going to retire. But I'm digging pet battles again, even in this kind of crappy meta we're in right now. What was I going to say? Oh, I don't know. Yeah, I was going to say something else about pet battles in general. Oh, I was going to say somebody made a comment like I'm still making videos. And I guess my trick is, the reason I've lasted so long is like I really have learned not to force it. Like there's been times, I mean, you know, when I don't make a video for a long time, I don't even pet battle at all. I just kind of completely forget it exists. So I'm into it now. I'm going to keep going. It would be a nice time to retire, but... I mean, really, I got 25,000 a while back because, I mean, I've told you that story before how, you know, this is 25,000 since 5.3. I started in 5.1 or 5.0, whenever the first MOP was. But anyway, this is all nice and official now. It's like right here on my statistics page. So, yeah, there we go. Really wasn't expecting to go 5-0 today, but it was nice. I got a couple wins off against Anomalus. One was totally lucky, but I guess it's my day today. So thanks a lot for watching. Expect more videos. Yeah, I'm totally not retiring. Okay, bye-bye.